So now let's look at ways that we can make the most of the loops that we've got. So what we're talking about now are loops that are in our library that we think are really good, but we might have used them before. How can we reinvent them and use them again rather than having to go out and pile a load of money into new loop packs? So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at making a drum kit from our loops. It's really easy to get a few loops together that sound brilliant. Everyone knows that. You can easily just chuck 3 or 4 loops together and think that sounds good. So if those hits all sound good, why don't we extract them, put them into a drum rack and make a drum kit from them? Easy. So what we've got here is the kick that we've been messing around with the whole time. I've just dragged that over from the other page after consolidating it. And then a couple of loops that took me under 30 seconds to find in my library. So I like that. I think that sounds pretty good. And this is stuff you can just do in your admin time to get yourself some nice starting points for tracks. Let's search now for a drum rack. Get rid of the browser. And the first thing that we're going to do is take a kick. So if you remember, all I've got to do is loop up the section that I want, back to the drum rack, shift and tab, and put it onto the pad that I want. There we go. So that's the kick already named. Get rid of that. And let's move now onto this loop. And I'm just going to bring the loop brace in and have a listen to hear what we've got, listening for individual hits. I don't care if things are layered up, then I just won't take them. This is a quick process. It's kind of a glitchy thing, and you know what? I quite like glitchy things, so I'll have that. And we'll call that glitch. Straight back in. We could choose, do we want that ambience or not? Do we want to keep it kind of short? I think we'll go with the ambience on this one. So we've got a kind of perk hit here. Another percussive hit. Now, it's not quite at the start of this, but that doesn't matter because it's very, very quick. To bring this in, I'll just call this perk 2 or stick or something like that. Let's give it a quick name. And I'm just going to zoom right in here on the window and just move that along so that I've got the beginning of it. And we've got some kind of bass hit in there as well. I won't do all of these. Drag on a little bit, obviously. Nice bass hit. Another perk hit. Let's just take the bass. We'll put that up here somewhere, I think. And then when you've finished plundering that, just move on to the next loop. Simple. So this one, I'd like a clap out of this if we can get one. That would be nice. Perfect. So that was easy as well. That's another drum. It's just too easy to pick the sounds. And we'd very easily have any sounds that we wanted here. So I won't continue with it because I'm sure that you get the idea. But now I could easily just come in and start programming some kind of loop using the parts that I've got and know that they are all going to work together without any issues whatsoever because the loops have been working. And so you could have loads of these saved up. You know, it's literally a 10-minute job to make a new track. Let's just put a few different things in, see what we come up with. See how it sounds. Really, it's just the fact that all of these elements are definitely going to go together. Let's put one in there maybe. See where we're at. Maybe a few volume things to change up. Perfect. So you can see how quick that is. We'll move on to another video showing a way to reinvent your loops next.